Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Hello, Jamo 62 here, and I'm singing. Because I don't know what to do for this intro. I didn't have a skip plan. Baby in the sky!
Okay, that was something. Anyways, welcome to a special episode. Wow.
Episode 3, baby. 3. Magic.
It's a magic number.
It's the theater. Do the thing. So what?
Right, yeah.
We've got one guest today instead of the usual 2 that we had last time of Lewis and Logie. But, Blue, I think you do a better job explaining than me, so...
Yep.
So
I think it's time for me to explain being a person who has their first and real name in a country and a Chilean city name. It's actually the same. Alright, so here's a funny story. It was August of 2022. I was ready to depart to my holidays when suddenly I found a little message on Twitter. And it was someone called Mark. So I think ladies and gentlemen, after this, okay, you know what?
just introduce her already!
Okay, you know what? She's appearing on OUT, the first show I'm getting young opportunity to voice acting. So, it's Buck!
Hello.
Alrighty, nice. Alright, let's just jump into it.
What just jump? Yeah.
Yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into it.
Yeah, Jamo's picking back.
Facts.
Let's jump into it.
Let's just jump into
it. Yeah. So I was explaining to the viewers.
Before Michael Jordan came along.
Yeah, you were supposed.
Yeah, you made the podcast opening about like 2 minutes long. So, for an opening, that's a long time.
Yeah, so I'm gonna explain you why. So OUT, also known as Once Upon a Time, started to show up Buck here, and it was the first time I actually got to voice act someone. So, woo! That's fantastic! That's wow!
That's scrumptious.
Well, like I'm going to make my voice is kind of, if you know Eurovision this year, it's like a British Selena, okay? It's like Selena. It's British Selena. Okay?
A British Selena.
Yeah, so, mind explaining the plot of the show a bit, Bug? Explain it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. So, it's basically Greek gods, you know, like, they all stand for different parts of life. You know, like trust, vengeance, time itself. So the show takes place on like another planet, and there's gods on that planet, and they serve Earth. They're all dead. They came from Earth, and they're just doing their own thing. But one day, one of their gods gets trapped on Earth, so they start panicking. And we're just gonna have fun with it. We're just gonna see what happens.
That's right. I wonder.
Before you ask the next question,
If there's any questions,
traditions are traditions.
Yes,
I
yes,
have to
go.
go downstairs and get my dinner. Every single episode I've done this podcast on. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. I've had to... Every
Tell
time.
me what dinner so I can add like a little thingy.
Every godforsaken time. It just happens.
Yup. Some reason.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'll see what I can do, and I'll correlate things.
All right. Well then. Okay. So what's the process on the first pilot? Actually, pilots. Yes. What's the progress on the pilot? What's
Sorry,
the process
if you
on
said
the...
something, I did not hear you.
Okay, so what's the process on the pilot episode? The pilot episode, like the pilot progress.
Pilot.
Okay, what happened? Yeah, you might. What's okay? So the question I asked was, what's the progress on
Okay,
the
thank you.
pilot episodes?
Oh boy. Okay, so we have storyboards done. I am still working on assets. The visuals are like, I'll give it like a 10% done, like with backgrounds and assets wise. We have the script, we have all of the lines, but we do have to redo some due to like a recent resigning. So it's going well, but it's not going like fast and furious.
Jesus Christ, that is one long chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost been a year since the show began, basically, which is pretty concerning by the rate it's going.
How many?
Yes.
How many? Okay. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you like a little story of how I found OUT. I was on Twitter in some cousin's house, and so I decided to, you know what? I'm gonna go on Twitter. I'm rambling a bit. So I found I want like having some voice acting opportunities, and there's no way that happens on Twitter for some reason. So I eventually found Bugs tweet alongside a lot, like, ooh, these people liked it because yes. So then I decided I'm gonna join the server. I'm going to see what I can do. I said yes, I want to partake in it, please. And then eventually, yeah. Well, we're gonna talk about it, Jamo. Like after the podcast, I'm going to talk. We both are going to talk about your. Okay, yeah. So, I find this show and I'm like, yeah, okay. So then I auditioned. First character audition was Morgan. However, the current voice actor does a way better job than I do. Like, oh, that was fun. Then I said, yeah, Lucas could be a good fit. But I'm accepted. And there you go. That's how I got into it. Those are my plugs, please. I'm up for everything. Thanksgiving, I'm probably giving you a turkey. I'm giving you a turkey soup, but I'm giving you turkey soup.
Excuse me, turkey soup.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some free baklava from like.
Before we continue, we never mentioned this. We were going to mention this before we did this segment, so I'm just gonna mention it now. When I'm talking about or to Bug, I frequently misgender her. So
What the fuck?
So to humiliate myself when that happens, I've got this. The Jamo misgendered counter. It's only at 1 because I misgendered an OC the other day.
I just put it up on the screen.
I misgendered an OC the other day, so it's not 1.
Love that. That's great. Thank you.
That is the. You know what? Let's keep it on here. Let's keep it on the whole. Like every time you misgender someone, I'm just gonna show it.
Yeah, dude, that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Come on now.
That's what it's in the first place.
See, it's fine.
Okay,
I'm not,
so
like,
Yeah, but still, I just need to
I'm
make
gonna
myself
kill
sure that I
you, whatever.
actually.
It's okay.
all right. Next question: what's your favorite character from OUT? What is your favorite character?
My favorite character, I really want to say it's Morgan, but it's kind of a cross between the 3 characters, Morgan, Charles, and Felix. Because Felix is like, I want to say the keystone character for everyone on, like, in the palace of Divinitas, the planet that the gods are on.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So I just saw that text. Just
Why? Why? Why?
Because
So testing.
for the podcast listeners, remember what happened in episode 1 when I showed the gibberish? I did it again.
Okay, I'm gonna. It's time to end the. I'm sorry, but the gibberish is dead. Now, it's this.
No.
I'm on my
Okay, do you want to
bathroom
do another
floor, by the way.
segment, or do you just want to?
Because-
Are you continuing, or just
Guys,
want to?
like,
I'm not sure of what's happening right now.
Gibberish 2.0.
J9,
Yo, dude.
You just got lazy. You just got lazy at the end, probably.
So you said like Charles is like the grandfather of everything.
Wait, hang on. If I turn that back, it says 69 in there.
Wait, where?
Wait, what? Where? Excuse me.
5TNH69 UNHU.
You and it.
You act like we know where that is.
Oh my god! Like,
Mediating the second line.
oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I was not Metro time 6.
I know you did not mean that, and it happened anyway.
Okay. Okay, let's see what we're talking about. So, Charles is like, what? Charles is probably like the first piece of character art that was really being probably on the IT official Twitter account. I think he was one of the first characters to appear there. So, Charles is like,
I cannot
what?
fucko.
So you said, okay, I'm rambling a lot.
Wait, you didn't even get that? What the hell?
So, okay. So, Charles.
Charles.
Was it? Yeah, let's talk about Charles, aka the king of the group of
Let's talk about
the lands of the queen.
Charles.
But
Charles is like the
OT.
father figure of the entire palace.
Yeah. Think of like it's Zeus or something. What the?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm just bored.
Testing it
I'm
out,
just
man.
bored.
Okay, you know what?
But
I
basically,
think, Felix is
so-
like a book. Yeah, so if you guys
Can you random?
don't know by the art, sorry, for interruption. Morgan's like a cocktail and Felix like a book. So Morgan's what? Like each god is like
Morgan's
god
what?
of something. So there's gods of what? Exactly. It's like a few ones. Just say a few ones, like God for whatever. Like just give me like 3 types of gods.
God of trust. Yeah. God of memory and like God of. Well, there used to be one, but a God of dreams. It's a very important character, but not important.
Oh, I know. Well, I think she gave like. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I know. Sorry, just had my Lucas moment right there. Sorry, don't do this. Like I know everything about.
Pardon my Lucas.
Pardon my Lucas moment, but I know what you're talking about. What? I think I was spot on. I think I got better. Combining my school year with people who are like we're in the gossip. Having some mannerisms now. Which I think that's all
But
for
yeah,
what you
there
do.
is
Let's
a-
not get. I think it's all for UT, right? So unless you want to say anything else, like a release date, maybe.
No, we have no clue where it's gonna come out. But
Yeah,
I
they
think
come
by the
out
end of
the
this
same
year.
day the PSP sells 22 million units.
Yeah.
Which is never, because it only sold 20
Yeah.
million.
I just want
Okay.
to say that you can't really expect a new show's pilot to come out as soon as possible, like with rapid pace, because we're just teens. We're not like a full-on crew, and it is like marching band season, so I have to be occupied. So it
We're
gets
not
one at a time, and
professionals.
it is going to take a while.
Yeah.
So
We're
expect
not
this sometime in the fourth millennium.
Yeah.
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 So.
Which one are we doing next? Because like we don't have to do the exact like order of these.
Right. No.
Because we have like
Yeah,
1,
just do what you want, man.
2, 3, 4, 5 more segments left.
Yeah. So like, combining gossip people got me into some.
I'm just gonna let you two deal with this one. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna let you two deal with this one.
Right. So, drama.
What a loser, am I right?
Yeah. So essentially, we're going to talk about some drama. So, essentially, during the production, you mentioned that one of the characters had to get a new voice actor, and the reason why this happened is, well, there was abuse. I think so. What happened? You might explain to me.
So I barely know the tip of the iceberg of it, but the voice actor for Alfie did some no-nos, did some stinkies, and they just deplatformed himself. Like, wait, the announcement's on Twitter. You can go see it for yourself.
Okay. So, yeah, there was abuse. It was terrible. That's why we're searching a new voice acting for Alfie. So,
Yes. Thank you for announcing that. I need voice actors. Save me.
we need 3 voice actors to voice 3 different characters. We have to remove a character because of issues. And yeah, we need 3 voice actors. Just essentially.
Yeah,
We need.
If anyone wants to voice act a character, just hop on. Just stay. Just show support. Be a backup. Be backup. What's that text?
It
was part of the lyrics to the 2022 Mika single "Yo-Yo," which was sung at the 2022 Eurovision Song Contest as an interval act.
Okay. Okay.
Word.
I might be even. Okay, just realize that, like, okay, so 3 voice actors. If anyone watching this wants to, I swear to God, if anyone wants to like audition, I'm going to do something that I actually feel should have done a long time ago, like when we were setting up that I should have. Actually, yeah, you can join.
Yeah,
You
you
can
can.
join this. And
Yeah, go for it.
yeah, you can join this. That's the link to Once Upon a Time. So you
Yeah,
can
go for
audition.
it. I'll stop it.
There's more things than voice acting. We also need like audio editors and animators and designers, everything.
Yeah.
Now, while we're at it, yeah. Well, I'm not doing anything with my object show because I had like it's just a cool idea that it's like, brat. Like, it's not
Will
really
me
getting.
being in the middle of this screw up the mystery segment? I wonder.
What?
Oh, wait. Hang on.
You'll understand.
Yes. So now, yeah, you might remember because you left the server, well, because it was essentially dead meat. So if anyone does want to join, this is the link to my object show. Look at me, shamelessly self-promoting my object show. It's our winner.
Yo!
You know what? Give me 2
I
seconds.
know what.
Oh, you're getting yeah. You also have one called Gift Coxer.
I'm getting
which
the
is way
other
more-
one. Give me like 2
Okay.
seconds. And...
Didn't forget that we need to do like the script for the like first episode how I believe, and then like give up.
We were going to, and
So-
then we gave up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make it free for free
yeah.
on. Let's make it free for free on.
That's the way to
Join.
be a cartoon.
Join it.
So yeah, audition.
You understand later.
These 3 shows, we need people. Go.
Join,
That's
yeah.
why.
We need goddamn voice actors. There's nobody in my server. as
There is no
well.
UT. Please, we need everything. Voice actors, can musicians do anything? Also, I don't know why, but the line is like more like directed to like fucking singing because it's musician and stuff. So like yeah. Hello.
That was ages ago. I think they've left now.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay.
All right. Do you wanna just move right along?
I think it's up for the next one, which is art. Let's talk about art now.
Are you just skipping the mystery segment?
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. We'll do the
I
Disney
was
segment
thinking
after.
we could like still talk about Alfie.
Oh yeah, Alfie. So yeah. That's
Yeah, can we
all.
talk
So
about that? Because we were close, but we weren't that close. Like, it was close to the point where I felt comfortable, like, at least walking into, like, messages and that. It's just how they handled resigning and such. It seemed to get a lot of backflash, and that makes me wonder, like, who was I talking to the entire time that Out was in progress? And, like, one of the parts of their I can't call it an apology, it's just their departure, really. But basically, they said that they were 13 and that they didn't know that what they were doing was bad. And people got very mad over that. And, I mean, I did some stupid stuff when I was 13, but I didn't do that. I didn't want to hurt anybody. So I can understand
Also-
the backflash.
yeah. I'm not really close to the person, but that is some bad stuff that happens. I was like
I know.
13. That's some bad stuff. I'm currently 15. I'm going to turn 16 in October. And I swear to God, I'll never do that in my entire life. Right?
Yeah, like, you still have a sense of morality, man. Yeah, like, you aren't just born, like, you know things now. You're going to high
Yeah,
school,
I'm-
you're growing, and you have to grow
I mean,
with that
like-
realization that you can't be harmful, man.
I'm currently like between like in Portugal the school systems are like I started off as like a freshman like in year 8 to year 9, then year 8 and 9 a freshman. I'm currently my junior here. That's year 11 in Portugal. I'm considered a junior, not junior. I have to do exams now. So yeah. I have a sense of morality.
Yeah, and isn't that old voice actor, isn't that VA, like, in college? Somehow? I remember them saying that they were in college, and I'm like, you're 16? Like,
I have friends
but I can't.
who at 16 joined, I have a British friend who was 16 joined college. But Britain is Britain, you
I
taste
know.
different.
Well, I guess it's possible, but like, jeez.
For
In
some
the
reason, I
tweet, they
want
said that they were 13, I think. But like earlier, they said they were like 16. I'm like, what? Excuse me? I am confuzzled. I am confused. Hurting.
Yeah. So, by the way, if you're that person who went at Discord, I'm just gonna put it. If you watch this, I just want to say, like, come, just yeah. I want to talk to that person, like, in the future when I have the courage, because yeah, you know that feeling
Yeah,
when
they
like
said
you
they're
need to-
coming back when they're 18.
Yeah, they're all VVAs. But that English
Yeah.
friend of mine. In the future, I'm gonna ask them. Yeah, I should have. Wait, Jamo, you should add the blue misgendered counter. You should also add a blue misgendered counter, just in case I misgender somebody. Because I'm very careful.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I have to ask them later. Like,
I'm just glad. I'm just glad that that voice actor is like actually realizing that they can't be here anymore, and they're just improving themselves.
yeah.
I can't really say that much because I have no clue what happened, but I'm just glad that they're like resigning and taking care of themselves until they feel like it's necessary to come back. So
Yeah, taking full responsibility. That's what wins it. Yeah, I think the biggest obviously drama was when Taylor the people should not be named. The work that I did, the whole controversy on racism.
yeah,
Personally, because it's like kind of a big show. And then there was Operation Waterfall, which what the hell were they even talking about? What? Just something else, just drama time.
there's like so much background noise.
Yeah. Yeah, just realize. Okay. Also, about that English friend was talking about, that's all right. They are like friends with Saya, which you are friends with on Discord. It's good, and yeah, it's fun. I can now like tell, guys, one of my friends on Discord is like a hugely it's like a popular voice actor. Dude, but come on, I have a Dakar rally rider following me on Twitter. Come on.
I have an esports team following me on Twitter, and they followed me first before I followed them. Checkmate.
That's rude. Alright, are we ready? Alright, are we ready? I think, are we done with the controversy around Alfie's former VA?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Jamo, if you will.
Hang on, I need to make sure I'm going first in the list. There we go. So,
Okay.
it works.
You're the main
Okay,
character.
trust me. So, mystery segment time, and this time I've gone for another quiz, not the Eurovision quiz though, because I'm pretty sure that bug would do even worse than Logie and Lewis, because at least Logie and Lewis are European. Eh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're doing another quiz, and
I have a feeling.
and
Oh no.
and it's called Which One Doesn't Belong?
Ooh.
So let me just go quickly to our game show set.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the game show set.
Whoa, dude.
Whoa, so radical. Alright, so I'm just quickly going to add the slide that I made earlier today. So, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
You are going to see in a row 5 things. Just 5 things. And they're all similar in one another, but they have something a bit odd that you may not. That one of them has an odd one out for a specific reason. I will give you 1 point. I will give you 1 point if you give me the one that's the wrong one out, and a bonus point if you get the reason.
Right.
So, and unfortunately, to the podcast listeners, I can't really describe it because I feel like that would be giving away the pictures. So, you'll have to watch the stream for best effect.
Like Lewis said, to get the whole experience, check it on YouTube.
All right, round 1. Here goes. Number 1, as you're just taking down notes. You're not going to be answering with what you think is in the picture. You're going to be answering with the number I said when the picture got shown. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right. You two send the number of the picture that you think is the one that's out of order, and why you think that is.
Wait, can I see the number 4 again?
Sure. Yeah, number 4.
Oh, okay.
My American brain can't take this. I'm sorry, guys.
I am a bit unfortunate because I kind of did make this more European-centric, annoyingly, round 1 and 2. 3 is more universal, but like round 1 and 2 are more European. I'm sorry about that.
Just like overall,
you can make a guess. You can make a guess. Right. What, Blue? I need a reason as well. You get an extra point for the good reason.
4. You just
don't reveal the answer. Bug, I need an answer.
5.
For what reason? Right, you go straight to 5. I'm not even going to get your reason because the correct answer was 2.
What?
All the other flags are of countries that are in Group B of the UEFA Euro 2024 qualifiers.
Are you? You know I watched my national team's matches. Okay.
Come on. We almost tied against France in our opening game of the qualifiers, man. We deserve something. Right. Round 2. Number 1.
Okay.
Number 2.
Did you be suspicious?
Number 3. Number 4.
Oh.
And number 5.
Okay, I know what it is. I just know what it is. Hang on. Okay, if I don't remember Scout that correctly. Sure. I know what our thought I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna re-see just 3 and 4. I think I can even. I'm gonna just turn it to just stand things.
You're cheating!
No, I'm just taking like a book. Okay, number 2. You're trying to guess the city. That's my problem. I'm looking really detailed. Oh, hang on. That's not the city I was thinking about. But because I can see like some spires and stuff. Okay. Because there will be 2 then. Okay. Okay. I have an idea. I think.
I'm gonna both need an answer from you two.
Yeah.
What the hell, you fucker?
Oh,
I didn't mess with it.
Clearly you did.
No, I did not. I swear to fucking God. I did not.
Alright, did you guys see that? Please tell me you didn't.
yeah.
Let's talk like we didn't, okay?
I think it's number 1.
Okay, yeah, you both saw it. It was number 1.
Yeah,
All
what?
the pictures of cities that have hosted the Eurovision Song Contest.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
this is nice. This is Nice, France, and it is only been confirmed.
Okay.
And it's only been confirmed to be hosting junior.
I think it's number 1.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say what I get for the other 4 cities. The number 2, I think, was Moscow. Number 3, Brighton.
Number 2 was not Moscow. It was Stockholm.
Stockholm. Oh yeah. Number 3 is Brighton, obviously. Number 4 is that one. I'm actually not sure. Maybe it's like Vienna.
It's Turin.
Oh, it's Turin. That is fire. Number 5 is Lisbon. Because if I didn't know that, I would be own disappointment for my own country.
Yeah. Fun fact: this was the only picture I could find that was actually like 16 by 9-ish aspect ratio.
That's literally the name of the town. Brightonville, like pier. It's a pier like in Brighton.
Shit, I didn't even notice that.
Brighton Palace Pier.
Is that the Krusty Krab?
No, it's Patrick. Alright. This is the chance that you actually have to get a point. This is the final round.
This is the
Dude!
final one. But it's only the beginning.
Number 1.
I.
Ah.
2.
Honestly.
Oh, it's a phrase.
3.
No!
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright.
And 5.
That was on. Everything belongs. Okay. This is a trick question.
I think it's number 5.
It's a trick question. Yeah, the answer is I could honestly cannot be on, can't be on.
Listen, I was actually so tired. I had no sleep yesterday. No sleep at all.
Yeah.
Well, that was silly.
Goofy
Yeah.
ass schedule.
Like,
Well, it was definitely ours. Ours. How do you... My American...
can't be. Wait, but honestly, like, no, it's a trick question. This is a trick question.
It's not a question. The question is the same as before.
It's like a trick. There's a... So I'm gonna say like I'm gonna differentiate. I think it's 2, honestly, because it's normally not like in the actual like phrase that we don't use.
Doug, what do you think?
I think it was number 5.
The correct answer is 2, because all the other words use only 1 syllable. Honesty has used 3.
Kill yourself. JK, don't do that.
So blue wins, but with 1 point. I expected the better from two of you, from both of you.
That was
It's okay, I'm
genius.
American. I have a right.
That was genius. But Jamo, you know what's also genius?
What?
What? Oh!
Hey, sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Art! Let's talk about art.
Hang on, let's not talk. Hang on, let's talk about today's sponsor. That isn't Red Shadow Legends. I need to remove everyone so I can do this bit. Just like episode 1, today's video is sponsored by no one. That's it.
Oh, give it up for no one gets a sponsor.
Give it up to no one for sponsoring us for the second time.
Wow. Yeah. Can we get some money?
What's your money?
Remember to use the codes BAGDOIIAF. Go to noone.com/BAJDOIIAF for 10% off. That is NOONE.COM/BAJDOIIAF.
Let me just actually make this good. Ad moment.
Thank you for nobody. For
Ad moment.
sponsoring us.
Now let's talk about art.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a
Treat me
good
like
part.
a yo-yo, treat me like a yo-yo, treat me like a yo-yo, treat me like a yo-yo.
Cool.
Alright, so what about art?
Okay. So I heard. So Jamo, this one is actually for you to meet Bug a bit better. So I'm gonna ask you to show us like a little bit of your art.
My art!
Yes, I want to see your art.
Man,
Because it's a village.
how do I do that on here?
Like you can screenshot it. You can screenshot it.
Okay. It's like through
While we
Discord.
wait, Jamo, while we wait, let's not just
Computer is
Let's
lagging.
Let's just have a look at the F1 sporting regulations.
while
So-
we wait.
As you can see here, points for both World Championship titles will be awarded at each competition according to the following scale. First 25, second 18, third 15, fourth 12, fifth 10, sixth 8, 7 6, 8 4, 9 2, 10 1. In addition to the above, 1 point will be awarded to the driver who viewed the fastest valid lap time in the race and to the constructors whose car he was driving, subject to the following conditions. Only the lap achieved without incurring a penalty will be taken into account by each driver.
Hey, I like to make a little comparison. So, for example, like in IndyCar, like for a few times now.
The
First,
section of the track. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the table of contents. Stop pressing left. Stop pressing right.
Oh.
Where's the? Didn't they have something like the fucking podium procedure thing?
I'm going to send some art for you. Just about
5.5.
so can you like screen share like the art or something?
yeah, I'm sending it to you on Discord because I'm so cool.
You're screen sharing then.
No, let me just
Trying to get
remove
big
it.
ones.
Bro, I was literally about to go to page 32.
It's 42.
Stop moving. Also, stop.
There we go. That's enough. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. I put some doodles in there and like actual art.
Ooh.
It's loading. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I just gave you some of my art on the Discord
Ooh,
and
okay.
an animation. Just
Go to screen share myself.
Right.
Screen share.
I viewed the first one. I'll view the rest along with the screen share.
Okay, I'm going to. Okay, first time I'm viewing what's on this. Look, this is the art. So cool. Yeah.
Amazing art.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you. Recently, I've been trying to do this lineless art style. It's worked out pretty well.
Well, made of finger puppets since he has hands.
Want to see actual art?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that's yin yang.
It loses nowhere.
Wait, that's yin yang. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's finger puppets since he has hands.
That's Meatpad. That's Meatpad. That's your see. That's
Yeah.
clip. That's a clip. What? Okay.
I made that in Iris Paint because I needed a profile picture for a Tupper box.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you explain a little bit about your Sona?
My Sona. That's my Scrunklio. That's my Scrunkly. That's my Goober.
You have many actually on your show.
By the way, if you're wondering why there's a bloody group chat for there's a bloody group chat for the podcast because we have to make sure our guests know that everything's good.
Yeah, you might notice some other ones. Also, I gotta actually give it up. Getting like later going to this one. Here's an animation from OUT actually. It's a little.
Oh yeah. And that's Morgan and Charles and Moonstaff, who will make a very vague appearance in the show.
You know, she gave like in the we have even a lore document. Look at that. Even have a lore document.
Undefeated School of the North.
It's your alt.
I know it's my alt. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, this is what.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is a character that belongs to a friend of mine. I don't own this character. It belongs to Dweebus Energy.
And there's
yeah, and the other one beside that is also one of their characters. But they're also proud works of mine, so I thought I'd do
this. An art show.
They're such good characters.
Right. At the end of the podcast, that I'm going to have to talk to you, Jamo. Me and Bog have to talk to you because you actually.
Undefeated School of the North.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Undefeated School of the North.
Yeah. All right.
Undefeated School of the North. The Netherlands are building revenge. Me tear main chains with great power. Take this.
Okay. Wait. What would the school?
Well, I need you to make a version of Ryan Max Verstappen. I lost the original version.
You just gave me an idea for next week's podcasts. Mystery segment.
I already have next week's guest planned. I just need you to know it, and we're going to talk about it after the podcast. We don't usually reveal the guests.
Okay, I will not. Okay, so now, what's your favorite video game? Or
video
PC
game. It's probably Terraria, honestly.
Probably
Terraria.
The official video game for the World Freshwater Angling Fishing Championship.
Mine is the official game for the Ghana Football Association. Special.
Oh, yeah, the Ghana thing.
It's an essential. So, we're talking about games. We finished that with. I got 1 second. Okay. We might have.
Seriously, if you want a serious answer, my favorite video game right now, even though it's technically not a video game, it's the news channel.
Yeah, that's something.
do a news channel on a Nintendo Wii. Because in the continuation to the modding saga from last week, I got Wii Connect 24 to work again, and I can now see that.
Thanks to me.
Be in the past.
And I can now see that the FTC is trying to stop Activision from being acquired by Microsoft, even though I don't even know what's going on in that department.
If you can buy my favorite big game, I actually own a copy of Mario and Sonic's at the Shossi 2014 Winter Olympic Games. Thanks to Jamo, because what we decided to do was to celebrate our birthday.
Mario and Sonic.
We gave each other a bit.
Yeah, by Sochi, it just kind of went crazy.
Okay. I want
And
to
then it
say
came back down to earth. Like, it would be even worse.
Yeah, well.
Let me be clear. If they made an Olympic Winter Games for South Korea in 2018, that would be so fucking long. Mario and Sonic at the Pyeongchang 2018 Olympic Winter Games.
Winter Olympic Games.
Oh, yes, I love the Olympics.
Yes, the Olympics. Okay, so my favorite. I actually own a copy of Mario Sonic 2014 Winter Olympic Games. Thanks to you, Jamo.
Yeah, I didn't need it anymore.
Because last year, to still commemorate Christmas and our birthdays, we sent each other gifts. Like a package of stuff from each club.
You just sent me a bunch of chocolate. I don't think you really sent me anything that kind of lasted.
Yeah, I sent you chocolate. And you shipped.
I like the umbrellas. I liked the umbrellas. That's something I liked.
I sent you what's your birthday, and then you sent me something, and I think it wasn't.
I sent it around Christmas.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh my god, there's a lot of chips. There's still a bag of onion chips.
Oh, the cheese and onion potatoes, yeah.
Yeah, there's still. And that's how he sent me Mario and Sonic 2014. But however, he covered the Sochi tape because of obvious things that happened.
Because of because of the thing.
Yeah,
because of current world events.
Because Stefania.
Don't care what you say, yeah. Don't care how you feel. Get out of my way, yeah. Cause I got a heart of steel.
Okay, back to video games. If you combine with Logic Show, here's this. BFDIA5B. Now, have you guys ever heard of this? People?
Isn't it C?
Oh yeah.
It's B. BFDIA5B. It was a game. Mr. Twister, I think there was a game who actually solved the final level. I'm gonna explain this right now. So, level 52. You get it? Level 53. It's an impossible wall. It's actually complete. You can complete it. So, my idea is like in a future video, whoever has like the most potent computer, me or Jamo, we are going to complete the FTIA 5B if it still can run on yours, you know? So essentially you can like wall quip match onto the wall and they'll launch Ice Cube and then do the same thing. Like you have to match has to jump and launch Ice Cube over to the other side, and then you're gonna have to do something really precise, which is jump and match and both. We're having a mini grab boost, and then you finish the game. And that's all about it.
Like,
so now,
like that dumbass jump in the waterway in Cave Story where you have to try and jump in order to save Curly. It's a very fucking ass jump trying to save Curly and Professor Booster for that matter.
Oh, this is a great success. So, yeah. Also, we were talking once about onions, so yeah.
My
fun fact, you know,
it works. If it works, it works.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, echo. Oh my god. Bro. Yeah, you know what? You know what? That was what I was gonna get into. Funny. Okay. That was what I got into. So I'm gonna put myself into bruh.
Don't, please, no, don't do this to me.
Okay, now I was actually gonna put myself on. I think
You do.
look at this. Look at this. Look at my look this. Look at this.
Oh, this is what. Oh, that's what's
Okay,
happening.
man, listen.
I wonder, hang on. I wonder. Ooh.
He's wondering, man.
I don't know. I can say it.
Oh my gosh.
It's me. It's always been me. All along.
So that's why I want to ask you. As a memorandum, could you make a version of Jamo's profile picture? So you can use it.
That would just
Could
What?
you,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
could you do a version of Jamo's PSP?
be so annoying.
Like his book so.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Epic.
I like making
Yeah. So yeah, thanks so much. I actually fucking love this. Like, yeah. It makes me feel like Popeye, the Sailor Man. I was about to write out.
Yeah, it reminded me of that too.
Yeah. I actually
Yeah,
just
can I
wanna,
be like the podcast artist?
The podcast artist. You know, if you want to, you can. Like, if we
I
get
mean,
premium, if one of us sells out money to upgrade our StreamYard plan, then we'll let you do it in background and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Essentially, I actually wanted I kind of had another idea, but you know what? I'm not going to implement it just yet. But my idea was actually having like a little Admiral ads on the top because I want to feel like a comedy.
Funny. What's funny is that sometimes it's in Portuguese because Blue is the first person to be in there.
Yeah.
Blue's first. Sometimes when Blue is the first person to be in the lobby, it's in Portuguese, and when I'm in it, it's English.
Yeah. So that's why you first enter and then I enter. So let me just rearrange it too.
What the hell was that?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
Okay. Look, have you ever heard of a game franchise called Rhythm Heaven?
Oh, God.
Have you ever heard about?
Yeah, I thought it was down me.
Oh, you find it funny that we're going to be talking about the monkey and the lobster. Oh, yeah. And we're going to spend lots of time talking about the air.
Okay, so, Bug, have you ever heard of a video game franchise called Rhythm Heaven?
I'm sorry, but one of you sounds like a yellow guy from Dogme. I'm scared, and I am.
God.
Wait, no, I haven't heard of that.
No. Oh God, it was muted. Oh God.
So I had a bit of an altercation with my dad, trying to tell him to shush. He tells me to fuck off. Bad idea.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to explain to Bug here what is Rhythm Heaven.
Oh, for God's sake.
And everything. Wow,
Explain it to me.
because
Let
the
me
World Youth Day is happening in Portugal. The Pope's coming.
Hang on, give me a second. I had a bit of a crying fit. That sometimes happens when Dad tells me to fuck off. It just happens. I just feel mad at him.
Okay.
Why does he do that? It was just why. Just why?
Yeah, you know what? I'll let you two explain one to the other about Brother Nevin, and I'm just gonna.
All right. I'm calm down now. All right. So basically,
Okay, good.
let's go back to 2000 and let's go back to 2003, around the mid to around early 2003 or such.
Okay.
There's the Game Boy Advance, which is still doing relatively very popular with the SP model and all that shit. And then there's this, and then in Japan there is this music producer called Sunku, male symbol. Don't forget the male symbol. The male symbol is important. The male symbol is the most important part of that name. And
Mas podem também, alguns deles serão todos tribais, mas poderão ser alguns deles também especificamente automatáveis.
Peace and quiet. Sorry, Blue, I had to mute you just for the sake of your background audio being a bit overwhelming.
Background noise.
Background noise. I hate background noise, all honesty.
So I'm just gonna move you two both to it. Oh, I'm just gonna remove myself from it temporarily.
You're just gonna remove yourself from the. Okay then. Well, it's okay. Well, if it works, it works. So basically, Sunku basically went to Nintendo and was like, "Hey, I want to make this kind of music game where, like, it's kind of like a rhythm game, but you can't really. It's more of a learning tool on how to practice your rhythm, which could help with timing and stuff in real life. You could really do it and stuff. Really good brain exercise thingy." Hello, Wayne Cactus.
Whoa.
How you doing?
Oh my God! It's Sartic from T4.
What's up, man? What's up, dude?
You really had to do that. So basically, it became more of a rhythm learning tool, and it basically took a couple of years to develop. But they kind of went more into the game side of it. Obviously, there was still like some bits how to learn your rhythm and stuff, but mainly the for God's sake, mainly when so it was released in 2006 with only in Japan, called Rhythm Tengoku, which Rhythm Tengoku. And since there actually has been a fan translation of the game called Rhythm Heaven Silver, which basically is the game just in English, so you can actually read what's going on.
Yeah.
You don't need to know you don't need to read it, but it improves the game. So it really didn't go that well in the grand scheme of things. So what ended up,
Well, wait,
because it was 2006, the DS literally had just released, and it was being released on the Game Boy Advance, which was what ended up happening was that Nintendo and Snuku decided to make a sequel for the DS, and what's funny is that they did it with holding the DS sideways, because fun fact, Sunku had been introduced to the DS with Brain Age, which is one of those games that for some reason is which is held sideways like a book.
Yeah, I got it.
So, damn it, a server limit. Basically, what ended up happening after that is they released the game Rhythm Tengoku Gold, and they actually localized it for America and Europe, and I think Korea as well. Did they localize it for Korea? They did localize it for Korea. So they localized it for the US as Rhythm Heaven, and Korea as Rhythm World. I don't know how to pronounce it in Korean. And in Europe as Rhythm Paradise. No. You do not need to know. You do not need to know that. Come on now. You did not need to mention that, but you did anyway. So what ended up... So the game actually did pretty well, and in America at least, they had a fucking ad campaign with fucking Beyonce. Because why not? They just felt like it that morning. They just felt like it that morning.
Yeah, it felt like it.
And it did well. It did well on the Touch Generations label and did pretty good enough to get a sequel on the Wii titled Rhythm Heaven Fever. Now, I've been forgetting to mention all the button controls because it is actually different each game. So for Tengoku, which I just call it Tengoku just for short, they named it. They just named it. They just made you use A, B, and the D-pad, as well as in the side campaigns. You can use the L and R buttons, but it's not in the main campaign because Sunku always used the DS as a like one of those drum beat machines, and the DS uses the touchscreen because it's a DS game. And you can, and at the title screen, you can actually choose if you want to play in right-handed mode or left-handed mode. And not only does it change what position the touchscreen's at, it also flips the entire game. Like, yeah. Fever goes back to using A and B, but not the D-pad, surprisingly. The D-pad is not used in the games, at least. It can be used in the menus. But it has a lot of more stuff. It retains most of the stuff from DS, the cafe, the rhythm games, the rhythm toys, the endless games. All of those are there and accounted for. And 50... And there's 50 rhythm games as usual, as well as 10 remixes for after every 5 or 4. 4, I think 4 levels. There's a new remix. I literally almost screwed out. So what ended up? So after that, basically. It's like,
take your time, man. I'm listening.
Yeah. Basically, the game didn't really perform as well as before. Like,
Aww.
it performed. It did all right, I suppose, but not that great.
So it was a complete bomb, right?
It didn't bomb. It did get enough. But it was all mainly in Japan. Korea, I don't think it got any copies at all. Because it is barely documented at all. The game is in Korea. The Korean version's barely documented. You need to be very lucky. American version probably did the second best alongside Japan and Europe. So, yeah, but Nintendo knew there was still an audience for the game. And in 2015, they released the fourth and so far final game in the series, Megamix. Now, this game was one of the patchiest things ever. So what ended up happening during the production was the company behind the game, Nintendo EAD, was merging with another Nintendo company to form Nintendo EPD. And secondly, the creator of the game, Sunku, I think it was some form of cancer that forced him to remove his vocal cord, has his vocal cord removed. He's fine, by the way. He just can't speak and everything.
Okay.
So the game kind of got rushed, at the very least to the American market, because at least for the English version, the English localization was incredibly rushed. The only new song that was used, there was like a bunch of songs. There was like 2 to 3 new songs in the game, and what ended up happening was there was not only was there like only one song out of all of them was in English at the start anyway, so it got ported over fine. And the other ones were just replaced with MIDI things, like the MIDI notes in place of the vocals, which is not good. It's not as good as the original song. So, and what's even worse is that Nintendo didn't release the American version of the game, at least physically, which means as of 2020, I think it was as of 2020. My brain doesn't want to work. As of March 2023, you cannot legally obtain the American version of Rhythm Heaven Megamix. Rhythm Paradise and I believe the Korean version as well and the Japanese version were given a physical release, but the American version, for whatever reason, just wasn't given a physical release. It was only on the digital eShop.
True.
Well, that's weird though.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's not been that much news ever since Megamix about the game, like, at all. And fans still get hyped every Nintendo Direct, but like you never know. So, yeah, that's basically it.
Well, thank you.
So, what was your experience with Rhythm Heaven?
About Rhythm Heaven?
All right. So you're asking how I got into the game?
Yeah. What?
So.
Yeah.
Let's just wind the clock back. I think it was either 2020 or 2021. I was just scrolling by YouTube when like obviously around this time, like 2020, there was like a lot of popularity of Rhythm Heaven Fever, at the very least. There was a bunch of parodies concerning the game and stuff. It was all really cool and cool beans. So I clicked on it. It was a remix. It was a version of Wii's Remix 10 Smash Bros characters because and I think it was actually not the original, but it was a comparison between the original and the parody. So that's how I got into Rhythm Heaven. I downloaded. I think I wanted to play the game. So what I ended up doing was I downloaded a ROM of Fever onto my computer and I played it via Dolphin. And I managed to get to Remix 4, but I didn't fully finish it. And on July 2021, I basically bought the game. I bought the game like legally using the Wii U's eShop. There was like the Wii U eShop had the Rhythm Heaven physical as a digital download. So I played it and it went well.
That's how you.
And I downloaded the DS ROM as well, and I don't think I got past Moai Doo-Wop. No, I think I got that by that barely, and I didn't get past Remix 2.
I remember you streamed Mega.
And then I found one of my school friends actually had a legal copy of the game. So using Homebrew, I was able to copy the game file from the game cartridge onto my 3DS, and I was able to play it from there using a loader.
Yes, from me. Yes, from me, okay?
So, and what's funny is that my rhythm has actually steadily improved since playing the games. So much so that I'm actually pretty good at the games. Like, I superbed Remix 10 DS first try. If that's not a flex, I don't know what is.
Whoa. So, Jamo, do you want to talk
Remix
about
10 is supposed to be the hardest godforsaken thing in the game, and I superbed it first try.
Alright. I think we're done with the Rhythm Heaven things, right?
Yep, and we have...
Surprise!
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Lonzo!
Alright, so if any of you go onto my... If any of you have subscribed to my actual, like my solo YouTube channel called Jamo62, I uploaded a video the other day, which was actually in the works since February, and I'd finished everything on my end in March, and Blue took 3
or 4 months
to goddamn edit what ended up being a 5-minute video.
Wow, good job, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Definitely gonna be faster next time. But
Yeah,
yeah. So the next episode I'm probably gonna aim for August for the release date. And then there'll be a third one out sometime in September. Hopefully. I need to finish the script for episode 2. If not, I may have to shake things around. I may have to do episode 2. I may have to do episode 3 first, then episode 2.
I think you should do episode 2 first.
I'll try my best.
Try doing episode 3 first, and then 2.
Yeah, we have ran out of things to talk about. So
and also you do realize we have been here for 1 hour and 20
Noise
minutes.
of distraction.
this is a this is a podcast.
Okay.
This is a podcast. Most podcasts have to be this length.
Yep. So now, what we could talk about? My idea was to give you guys like a little snippet of my edits. So if I'm gonna go into his YouTube channel, I'm gonna screen share. I'm gonna go into an actual like section that I'm actually talking about. So I'm gonna share it with you guys. Right? I'm gonna share my screen into StreamYard. Hang on, can I do this one?
Who wants me to sing Fly on the Wings to Love to end things?
Me.
Right, and I'll do it.
Wow! Look at you're a clown!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, we're gonna watch. Do you really want to watch this?
Alright, 1 second. We're going to have to play that again because I just lost it.
I don't think they can hear it because the audio isn't coming through on our end, so it's fucking it was the clown music, you know, the circus music, the one that goes da 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 da.
Yeah, I got it.
Let's just do that. Dog with the butter! Boy, did you see this?
Dog with the butter.
Dog with the butter. And the practice. I'm gonna get killed.
Here's what the dog.
Davina McCall. Davina McCall.
I just added. I think I added the I just added the fuck.
Oh,
that's not your Twitter handle.
Yes.
That's not your Twitter handle.
But it didn't.
69. I actually have Flying the Wings of Love. Like, I actually have Flying the Wings of Love. It's in the background music table now. I can actually just play it now.
Yeah, that's what Jamo.
Do you want me to sing it? End things off?
How about we do like our goodbyes first and then you sing it?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So next week we'll have a new guest. Fair warning though, they are pretty out there. They are pretty outspoken. They do outspeak themselves most of the time. Be warned, next week may be a bit crazy, but we'll plow through it.
Whoa.
If I don't know who it is, neither do you.
No, it isn't. It's Joe Biden.
Oh my god.
We will reveal you next Saturday. We did it Friday here because Bug couldn't be available on Saturday, but we did it here for Friday. Don't worry about it. We're good. And now, may I be in solo view? Blue, do the thing.
Yeah, I will. So say like anything you want.
Ready? Hang on. Yeah, final words from Bug and Blue before we do anything.
Like you want to advertise
Tip your
anything?
waiters.
Yep. What?
Tip your waiters.
Yeah, do that. Like go like Mr. Be like Mr. Beast and tip everybody you want. Give them money, $1,000. And now here's a performance.
Give us your money.
By
Right.
Jimmy Hogan.
Don't trust stock alerts. Use your clock alerts, or else you'll regret it later. Here we go. There's crowd noise because this is. There's crowd noise because the official performance. Because the audio comes from the official performance.
Yeah. Let me just get my lighter and hang on. Anyway.
when the summer nights, when the moon shines bright, feeling love forever. Sorry, I forgot the lyrics. So I'll start from here. There's just one more thing I'd like to add. She's the greatest love I've ever had. Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Reaching the stars above. Touching the sky. Then it goes by. There's a lot to try. And I'm feeling lucky. Smiling hand in hand. Love is all around me. There's just one more thing I'd like to add. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The greatest love I've ever had. Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Reaching the stars above. Touching the sky. Baby in the sky. Fly on the wings of love. Reaching the stars above. Touching the sky. Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Reaching the stars above. Touching the sky. Fly on the wings of love. Fly, baby, fly. Reaching the stars above. Touching the sky. In the sky. On wings of love.